everyone, welcome to day 2 of our Agotapop Advent Extravaganza. Sounds good, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm going to call it that every day, but today we're going to write a letter to Santa. So here we are. We're not going to do all of the letters, we're just going to do one. You know, as I said when I explained my idea behind this whole sort of Advent colouring, it's just a little bit each day. So we're not going to do the whole of this. We're just going to do this envelope here. Now, I always find colouring letters and envelopes quite difficult. So I thought it might be good to do one, challenge myself and sort of show you how I would do it. So I'm thinking, often envelopes are just white and so is paper. It's very boring, isn't it? So we're going to make it look a little bit more interesting. And I'm thinking, let's do some Christmas themed colouring. It's a letter to Santa after all. So I'm thinking if we make the paper green and the envelope red, we've got like Christmas themes going on. I know I'm not always going to do green and red because it gets a bit, but what we're going to do is we're going to use some slightly duller colours. So I'm not using a bright green and a bright red. We're going to go a bit dull just so it's a little bit different. I mean, I say different, we haven't done any red and green yet, but we will. So here's my May green. So it's more, and I'm going to colour the letter with this quite lightly because I don't think note paper, I mean, I have had note paper that's been quite brightly coloured. As a child, I remember having a set with loads of really brightly coloured papers, and it was actually quite difficult to write on to find the right colour pen. I mean, I guess a black would probably show up on most, but I had purple paper, and then what you use, I mean, we didn't have white pens back in the day. So there is like the basic paper colour, but there's going to be some shadows on the paper from the envelope. So let's have a think about that. I could go with the earth green yellowish, but I think that we need something a little bit darker. So I've grabbed the permanent green olive. It goes really well with the May green. And I'm just thinking along this line here, I'm going to sharpen it. Where it's got the envelope on top of it, there might be a bit of shadow here. Now for me, this is a bit of an experiment. As I say, I'm not very confident in colouring letters and envelopes and things, but I thought I would give myself a challenge, you know. Now is that just going to look really weird? A little bit. I'm wondering whether I need to scumble it in just a tad. I'm not sure. But the good thing I know is that if this looks rubbish, I can just go over it all in this colour, and you'll never know that I wasn't intending on using this colour all the time. I am thinking like maybe just a bit around the edge of the paper. I don't know why. It makes it look aged, which I don't know why I want to do that because it's just a letter, but I think it gives it some character as well, like that. Makes it a bit more interesting. I don't know. Right, envelope. I said red. We are going to use red, but we're going to use the, I'm just checking which is the lightest red. Yes, the pompeian red is the colour I want. Ugh, I can't reach it. Oh, it's so far. It's almost the furthest away pencil from where I'm sitting. Pompeian red. Need to sharpen it. Actually, I don't. I'm going to leave it blunt and just do a light layer. Now I'm going to carefully colour around this star. Don't know what we're going to do with that. I may not colour it today, I haven't decided yet. Indecision. I haven't made lots of decisions about this, I'm just winging it. Just enjoying the page, you know, lovely pictures, having a bit of fun, just taking it easy, doing quite just a little bit. Because I think if I'm just doing a little bit, I spend a little bit more time on it, it's going to hopefully look better than if I do a huge thing and get a little bit impatient. Because, you know, it is what's the date today? it is the 25th of November, so I need to get 24 of these coloured before the 1st, because I want to ideally be able to let my members of my channel have a compilation. So yeah, so I don't want to rush it, so I want to just do smaller items. This is quite a rough first colour. Now I'm going to sharpen my pencil and think about where there will be some shadow. Well, firstly we need to continue this shadow line there, okay, so and put there and just scumble it out a little bit, and of course there'll be some along the edge of our note paper as well. Now I'm never quite sure whether I do the right thing here by doing a shadow line in a slightly darker tone to the, I'm just going to scumble it out a bit like I did with the letter, whether it's right to do it with a slightly darker tone than I'm actually colouring in, or whether I should be doing it in grey or black, or I think it's a very much a personal choice. I do remember chatting to someone once, I'm doing it here where the envelope is sort of glued up. She was a professional artist who made who did prints and cards in coloured pencil. It was stunning work. And I'm just going to go around the edge with a little bit like I did with the letter. I like that look. I don't know whether it looks realistic, I don't think it does, but I just liked it. And she taught colour pencil art techniques too. And she said that one of her students always chose the same colour for doing shadow, and they used Derwent pencil. She was sort of sponsored by Derwent, and it was a blackberry colour, the Derwent blackberry. So whatever they drew, they used the same Derwent blackberry for shadow. I mean, I have to say that this bit looks a bit light here, doesn't it? I'm just going to go over it a little bit. I'm sort of quite a big fan of using the excuse me, we need to make something of this, the fact that this is the inside of the envelope. I might just colour that bit a bit darker. I tend to like the dark sepia for shadows, but just trying something a bit different today. There we go, there is our envelope. I think I will do these 2 stars as well. I'm not sure about the snow. There's bits of snow all over this page, and I'm not sure if I want them to all be the same colour or not. So I might just leave that. I might just do it with a little glitter or something at the end when I come to finishing the pages. Now what will happen is that during the course, I'm just trying to think about what colour I'm doing. During the course of this colouring session on this page, I won't finish the whole page, but I will finish it on my own, and I will show you what I've done, either in my completed pages for December or oh well, I will definitely show you there, but in my I'm going to start the stars with a brown ochre just in the tips. Now I'm going to go quite lightly because this envelope is coloured in such a light-handed way. It's not like me to do that, but I like it. I'm going to try and do the stars in the same way. So although I'm going to layer up, I don't want it to get too dark, too unburnished. So I'm going to try and go lightly. We'll see if it works. Yes, so I won't finish it, so I'll show you in my completed pages or whatever, or put it on my social so you can see what I do with the rest. I mean, there's a possibility I might decide to finish some of it on video after Christmas or something, I don't know yet. That was green gold. I just did it without saying anything. Very, very useful. What a great teacher. Naples yellow. Now here I want to try and leave a space in the middle for a bit of a glow, but because we're not pressing that hard, I don't know how well it's going to work. I think it's okay. It's just like a subtle star. I think that's worked. Yeah. So there is our, whoops, letter to Santa. That's all for today. It was a bit shorter, I think, than yesterday, so they're going to vary in length depending on what I pick, really. But yeah, there's today. So I hope that was okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, please do like, subscribe and comment. Please make such a difference. Some people do it on every video and it is so valuable and I so appreciate it. Thank you. Have a super day. Don't forget to ask Santa for what you want for Christmas. You need some time to get it ready. Have a super day and happy colouring.